Brittany, baby. Remember I told you that story about when I wrestled for VCW? Yeah, the first belt I won, I was 20 years old, I beat the Barbarian. Yeah, no, seriously. I'm with Bob right now. We just came in and the guy, Phil Brown, that did the extra stuff in WWE, I just kicked his ass and took his belt, babe. I told Bob.
No. You took your belt.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. I never lost the belt. I got signed and I never lost the belt. They had like a phony battle royal or something. Yeah, no. I love you too. Yeah, we're the red one. All right.
He was a paper champion, man. He was a paper champion. He didn't
Look at
earn
this
that.
thing. Look at this thing.
You know, they say
the Barbarian, the power of pain. 20 years old, Bob. You remember it. You remember it.
The Barbarian.
I kicked out of the big boot. I big booted him. 1, 2, 3. I've been the champion since 2004, and they've been holding my belt on some sort of a loan. You know, I think they owe me some money. Wouldn't you think
interest,
they owe us probably some money?
Definitely.
As my managing attorney, I think that we ought to seek litigation, get some payoffs for this, and then come back to Newport News, smack Phil Brown in the head with the belt again,
and prove to the world once again that Luke Galows is the real world champion.
The real world's heavyweight champion.
That sounds so awesome.
You are the man.
Yes. You're the man.
It's time to go home and sit on the mantle with the rest of them, baby. Let's get out of here.
We out. Peace.
Inching ever so closer to July 30th, Liberty Lottery is upon us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VCW Hype Machine Episode 8. I'm Blake Chadwick alongside Jerry Stephanitsis, and we just saw footage from last week. Luke Galows attacking Phil Brown and leaving the building with his championship title.
You're right, it's his championship title, his rightful championship title. Luke Galows not only defeated Sean Denny for that championship, he also had to beat the Barbarian to qualify to get a shot at that championship.
Speaking of titles, there's a tag title match, and it is tonight on the Hype Machine. The Set and the West Texas Hangmen, the rematch, and this time, it's V-rated. Let's go to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the V-rated VCW Tag Team Title match, the Set and the West Texas Hangmen. And wait, this was breaking down right away, but Jerry, that doesn't look like the Hangmen.
What? Why? I mean, it's the Hangmen. They're wearing their masks. They got their cowbell. It's the Hangmen.
Yeah, they have the gear, but the size is a little off. They look almost like twins.
What are you trying to insinuate here?
I'm insinuating they look like Ross and James, the All-Stars.
That's not the All-Stars. That's the West Texas Hangmen.
I don't know about that. And on top of it all, you see Jason there, his legs immobilized. The guy's wrestling with a torn ACL, and here come the Hangmen here, hitting him in the head with the title belt. Lance Lude's out on the outside.
Well, this is Jason's own stupidity. They could have just forfeited the championships to the Hangmen. They pretty much lost the belts to the Hangmen at the last show if George Pantas hadn't screwed them over.
We know Hangman #1 is much bigger than these two individuals. There's no way these are the West Texas Hangmen.
I heard Hangman #1 was hitting the gym. He was hanging and banging.
Those are the All-Stars, Jerry. And now, Jason's leg is wrapped in the chair, and it gets crushed as Jason's ACL, but it's been completely shattered.
He might have torn both of his ACLs now. Look, they're trying to take out, he's already got one bad leg. Now they took out the other one.
And Sin, obviously not in ring gear, anticipating the V-rated matchup, but Jerry, I don't even know if he's going to get paid in this.
And now Lance Lude's going to pay. He's going to pay for the sins of his partner. They're going to make Lance Lude suffer. The West Texas Hangmen, I told you before, they're going to win those tag team titles. They may not have won them in Hampton. They're going to win them in Norfolk tonight.
The West Texas Hangmen aren't even in this match. That is the All-Stars.
Those are the West. Did you not see the entrance? They have cowbells.
I don't care what they're wearing.
And if there's one thing the Hangmen have got more cowbell.
They might as well have just came out singing the All-Stars theme. They might as well have brought out the punker, brought out the guitarist.
I don't know why how you could even suggest such a thing. Ross and James wrestle a totally different style than the Hangmen do.
Where have they been the last couple weeks?
I hear they're in the recording studio. They've got a brand new studio album coming out.
Well, nonetheless, whoever's under these masks, double teaming Lance Lude here with the double suplex. And I don't care how much heart and fight Lance Lude has, it's going to be very difficult to overcome both Hangmen here and retain the tag titles.
You're right about that. There's no way he's going to, you know, his heart could be the size of a giant, but bear in mind Lance Lude's body's the size of a toothpick. He's not going to be able to beat the West Texas Hangmen, not by himself.
The reign of the set has lasted over a year and a half. These two finally winning the tag titles from Diamond Victor Griffin, Carlos Hotness, Assault and Battery many, many months ago. Back in 2009, they run through all the competition in 2010, start off 2011 hitting the ground running, but right now this all could come to a screeching halt due to Sin's injury and this potential All-Star shenanigans. The double team here off the ropes.
I've never seen the All-Stars do that combination.
Might as well call it the Hall Attack.
Why would you call it that?
Because it's the Halls.
It's the Hang Attack.
And nonetheless, these two guys beating down on Lance Lude, and you notice the security, the black shirt security's in the ring trying to tend to Jay Sin, as this one is just a complete 2-on-1.
Well, it's V-rated, Blake. There's no rules in this matchup.
Off the top, double team leg drop. 1, 2, oh, and Lude kicks out. Look at Jay Sin now, trying to help his partner out. These two will not relinquish the titles that easily.
Look at them stomping on Jason. Just bring the gurney out here. Somebody roll him out.
How can you laugh at a potentially career-ending injury?
Boo freaking who. You know what? They've had their moment in the sun. They've had their opportunity. They've wrestled the Briscoes, the Kings of Wrestling, the Extreme Horsemen. You can purchase all that on the Rise of the Set DVD, by the way. Just go to VCW-wrestling.com. That's a cheap plug for you people.
That is obviously one of the latest releases from VCW, the Set DVD, the Rise of the Set, showcasing their entire tag title reign. But I want to see a Volume 2, Jerry. I don't want to see it end like this.
You're not going to get Volume 2. You're going to get Volume 1 of the West Texas Hangmen, the soon-to-be greatest tag champions in the history of
They go for the Irish whip. Oh, what a move there. Lance Lude high cross bodies the rope, and that gives him the double noggin knocker. Down go the All-Stars.
They're not the All-Stars.
And Lude, he takes out one of them with a clothesline. Here comes, we'll call him Hall Man number 2. Here we go. Lude's patented flying head scissors, and Lance Lude is a house of fire.
Well, you know, one thing about Lude that we've seen is he definitely gets that second wind. He takes a beating, he comes back, but you know what? They're just going to stuff him out eventually. Sooner or later, the numbers game is going to catch up to him.
Here we go. Keep an eye on Lude. The slingshot. Piscata, what a maneuver. Lance Lude taking out the Hangmen, the Halls, whoever they may be, and now the Set is in control.
The Set is not in control. The half of the Set, maybe. But the Set combined are not in control. Jay Sin's over on the side. He's injured. He shouldn't even be here tonight.
Lance Lude taking out one Hangman, taking out the second Hangman.
That's right, Hangman 1 and Hangman 2. You finally got it right.
We'll find out soon. Here we go. Back in the ring now. The security guard still trying to tend to Jay Sin off the ropes. Lude with a big diving clothesline. Lance Lude with a drop kick. You got to admire the heart and determination of this little guy to hold on to their tag titles. Lance Lude with a forearm shot.
Well, you can't dispute that they are fighting champions. I can't even dispute that. They definitely have wrestled everybody.
Oh, the tornado DDT. What a move to shift his weight in midair. Lance Lude now. Lateral press hooks the leg 2. Oh, and the Set as Jay Sin crawling, trying to help his teammate. Wait, here comes the cowbell. We don't need any more of that. Brings him in here. Lance Lude. There's the go behind. Full Nelson. The Hangman in control.
Oh, wait. Come on, what a cheap shot.
Lude with the lights low. Drop toe holds one Hangman into the other.
That was profane.
Lude now. He's got the cowbell. What's he gonna do with it? Is Lance Lude gonna use the cowbell? He does. He takes out one Hangman. He takes out the second Hangman. Here we go. He takes the title belt. He knocks him down. The Set's in control. Takes down the Hangman here. Lance Lude doing it all for his team.
You know, if this wasn't V-rated, Lance Lude would have been stomped into oblivion by now.
He's doing it all for his team. The Set, right now, it's a 2-on-1 disadvantage. But here we go. Flipping cutter, reverse. What a move by Lude.
All right, come on now. Come on, kick out.
Lateral press.
Not
1,
like this.
2. Oh.
See, Hangman number to save Hangman #1.
Here he goes with the save. Picks him up, scoop slam. And this is where the numbers game gets into full effect for the Hangman. Now, Jerry, conspicuous by his absence, I just noticed, where's Salazar?
I can't keep track of what Salazar's doing all the time.
Salazar's with the Hangman 24/7.
Not always. Not when he's giving me my Spanish lessons. He's not with them, Jack.
I thought you got Rosetta Stone.
No, I didn't get a Rosetta. I told you, why would I waste money on a Rosetta Stone when I have Salazar? Salazar is much better than a Rosetta Stone.
Well, nonetheless, Salazar, conspicuous by his absence. Lance Lude, the twisting moonsault off the top. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that did it. I thought that. Oh, there's Salazar. There he is.
There. What are you saying? Salazar, see, he's been out there the whole time. Why don't you open your eyes and pay attention, Blake?
Rolls him up. Here we go. One more time, Lance Lude. 1, 2, and multiple near falls here for the tag team champions. Trying to retain their titles. It's a V-rated match. Commissioner Pantas, his job is on the line in this one. Don't forget, if the set loses,
He caught him in the back there with the steel chair.
Is the new commissioner. The double team here has him up. Oh! What a double team by the whole Hangman, whatever you want to call him.
By the West Texas Hangmen. That's how they take care of business in Texas, Blake. That's what they do to all their, they go out in the desert and they drop guys in that move. That's how they gotta be so tough.
Big Dallas, that's how you do it?
That's how you do it.
Here we go.
And look at Jason, got kicked in his stupid face right there. That's what he gets.
And look at this.
Get him out of there.
This is uncalled for. I don't care if he's out there. He's injured. There's no need for the Hangman to go after Jason. He's not in this match.
Yes, he is in this match. That's his own stupidity. He shouldn't have come out here. He should have stayed in the back in his wheelchair, whatever the hell he came here in.
It is clearly a 2-on-1, and right now they might be doing permanent damage to the left knee.
Look at that. Oh, look, they're going to break it now. They're going to break it. Look at it. They're going to make Lance Lude watch.
The left knee's already in a brace. The right knee now being wrenched away by the Hangman is the other one.
He's given up. Look at this. He's given up. He made Lance Lude watch.
Was that it? Did he tap?
You're right. That's it. Like I said, new VCW Tag Team Champions.
So just like that, Jason has to give up because he simply cannot hang on any longer.
And you know what that means? I just realized I forgot in all of my excitement for the Hangman. Guess who's the new commissioner? Madame Gremlina's the new commissioner. And guess who's fired?
Well, George, to quote Cinderella, the band, of course, not the princess, you don't know what you got till it's gone, and you have lost commissionership. You clean your desk out Monday morning, and you leave VCW for good.
Hold it. My so-called friends have a point. That's not the Texas Hangman. I will reverse this decision. Where's the referee? Yes, I will. I'm still the commissioner, and I still have the power.
You forgot something, George. You're not the commissioner. Gremlina is the commissioner. Gremlina, do you reverse this decision?
The decision sticks. The winners and new tag team champions are the All-Stars!
Good luck, George, in your future endeavors.
Spend the night. I gave my heart, I gave my soul for VCW. I guess you won't have Pantas to kick around anymore, and neither will you. And you know what? There's one more thing. I am a man of my word, and at least let's shake on it, okay? Sure.
Oh! Commissioner Pantas! George Pantas has just slapped Travis Bradshaw!
What a woman! Only a woman would slap somebody.
Bradshaw can't believe it!
Throw him out of the building.
Security, get this man out of here.
George Pantas on his final moments as commissioner of VCW just slapped Travis Bradshaw, and that's a taste he won't be able to get out of his mouth.
Yeah, and look, now the men in black are going to escort. Bye-bye, George. Nice knowing you. See you later.
So pause for a cause here will go down as pretty much the culmination of George Pantas as commissioner of VCW.
You know what? I got to get a closer look at this. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave you. I'll see you later.
Well, folks, you can probably notice that Jerry Stephanitsis is not with me right now. He's probably out slinging pizzas. But in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, you really have to feel for former VCW Commissioner George Pantas losing his power to Travis Bradshaw, and also the set losing their tag team titles is now the West Texas All-Stars are the VCW Tag Team Champions, and now Madam Gremlina is the official commissioner of VCW. This is the dawn of a new era in Vanguard Championship Wrestling. Tune in next week to the Hype Machine to find out how it all unfolds.
Mr. Pantas, can we have a word?
No, not really.
Do you mind? VCW fans want to know, want to hear from you. Obviously a very difficult night for you. Just want to get your thoughts.
My first concern was about Jason. And my career is very important to me, but what those Hangmen did, forget the Hangmen, everybody knows it was the All-Stars. What the All-Stars did was despicable, to say the least. And then to lose my job on top of that, I have no words. I'm almost tempted to return the favor, go wherever they're performing next. Maybe I can find another job heckling them. I don't know what else to do.
Oh boy.
What did I say? What did I say? I think I called it, didn't I, on the Hype Machine. Congratulations, Mr. Pantas, you are the greatest loser in the history of VCW. And I've got a gift for you now, too. You can have my job. Why don't you sell some pizzas, you worthless old man?